using Manomaya Kosha to purify the thought field, a sacred journey into mental stillness and vibrational clarity. What if the voice in your head was never meant to be your guide, but only a mist between you and your soul? In the wisdom of the Upanishads, the sages speak of 5 sheaths, layers of selfhood, each more subtle than the last. And in the center of this web of illusion is Manomaya Kosha, the sheath made of mind, memory, and emotion. This sheath is where most people live, not in their body, not in their soul, but in thoughts, reactions, stories, and imagined futures. But the great yogis knew, when you purify the Manomaya Kosha, your thought field becomes still, and in that stillness, the light of your true self is revealed. 1. The structure of the koshas, the mental sheath in context. The Taittiriya Upanishad offers one of the earliest mappings of the self in 5 layers. 1. Annamaya Kosha, physical body. 2. Pranamaya Kosha, vital energy. 3. Manomaya Kosha, mind and emotion. 4. Vijnanamaya Kosha, intellect and insight. 5. Anandamaya Kosha, bliss and pure presence. Manomaya Kosha is the middle sheath, the bridge between breath and wisdom. It is made of manas, the sense-bound mind that processes experiences. It reacts, judges, craves, remembers. This sheath is not you, but it is what you often mistake for you. If the Annamaya Kosha is your outer skin, the Manomaya Kosha is your inner weather. When turbulent, it can obscure everything. But when calm, it becomes a crystal mirror for the soul. 2. How the thought field forms in the subtle body. The yogic tradition teaches that every thought is a vritti, a ripple in the chitta or mind stuff. These ripples arise from the Manomaya Kosha and echo into the nervous system, the breath, and even the body. Over time, repeated thoughts form grooves, samskaras. These grooves create tendencies, vasanas, and those tendencies become your karma. This is why your thoughts matter. They are not passive. They shape your life from the inside out. Swami Sivananda said, "Change your thoughts and you change your destiny." But to change your thoughts, you must go to the source, the vibrating sheath of mind itself. 3. Signs of an impure Manomaya Kosha. When this sheath is filled with noise, it creates distortion in perception. You may experience racing thoughts, emotional volatility, over-identification with pain or memory, feeling stuck in past or future, lack of mental clarity, cyclical suffering despite outer success. This is not a failure of character. It is the result of unexamined patterns vibrating in the mental sheath. You are not these thoughts. You are not these emotions. You are the sky. They are only weather. 4. Sacred practices to purify the Manomaya Kosha. The ancient rishis did not merely observe the mind. They offered exact tools to refine it. 1. A japa, mantra without effort. Choose a mantra such as Soham or a personal bija. Let it repeat silently in rhythm with the breath. The vibrational field of the mantra entrains the sheath to stillness. A japa slowly rewires the vibratory field of the mind. 2. Antarmauna, inner silence meditation. Sit and observe every thought that arises. Do not fight it, follow it, or judge it. Just witness, like watching clouds drift across space. Over time, the mind loses its compulsion to react. 3. Emotional clearing, breath. Inhale through the nose slowly. Exhale through the mouth with a sigh. On each exhale, allow stored feelings to leave the body. This soft release allows the emotional component of the Manomaya Kosha to unwind. 5. Yogic techniques to stabilize the thought field. Pranayama. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, clears emotional residue, balances the hemispheres. Brahmari, humming bee breath, calms mental agitation, rewires the nervous system. Yin Yoga, hold each for 3-5 minutes in stillness. Child's pose, surrender mental control. Seated forward fold, soften the front brain. Reclining butterfly, release heart-held emotions. These postures invite surrender at the energetic and neurological level. 6. Purified Manomaya Kosha, what emerges. As the sheath becomes clear, thoughts become fewer but more precise. Emotions are felt, not feared. Awareness begins to rest in the witness, not the chatter. You begin to recognize thoughts as objects, not self. This is the gateway to ekagrata, one-pointed stillness. From here, the deeper koshas open. This is the threshold between conditioned self and true self. 7. The greater journey, from mind to bliss. The Manomaya Kosha is not the end. It is a veil. Once it is cleared, the Manomaya Kosha awakens, the layer of buddhi, intuitive knowing, and spiritual insight. And beyond that, the Anandamaya Kosha, where pure being radiates untouched by thought. To cross this inner terrain, the thought field must be emptied. The purification of the Manomaya Kosha is not self-help, it is soul unveiling. Final reflection. Beloved one, your thoughts are not who you are. They are echoes of old vibrations, seeking rest. Give them that rest, not by force, but by still presence. Through mantra, breath, silence, and surrender, you dissolve the mental sheath, and what remains is not silence alone, but the self that was always there, watching. If this message resonated, begin your practice today. One breath, one mantra, one pause between thoughts. And if you wish to go deeper, receive a personal mantra chosen from your Jyotish chart to purify your Manomaya Kosha at its karmic root. Subscribe to this channel for sacred teachings every week, and share this with someone whose mind is calling for stillness.